They'll hand out weed to those in need. The city of Berkeley, California, will require medical marijuana dispensaries to give free pot, 2% of the amount they sell each year, to low-income patients. Council member Daryl Moore explains, basically the city council wants to make sure that low-income, homeless, indigent folks, love that word, have access to their medical marijuana, their medicine. We think this is the responsible thing to do for those less fortunate in our community. I can't argue with that. Sounds like a jackpot. Michael, is this a really good idea? Make sure the indigents get their joints.
By the way, Berkeley, the city council, they do so much. They're always like doing things like declaring war on countries.
Yeah.
So they're always like they pass resolutions against like dams in Nicaragua. It's the weirdest thing.
And they always have sister cities and places that bomb us.
Always places that put people in jail for publishing newspapers.
Yes.
I think they don't recognize Israel anymore.
They do not. Berkeley doesn't.
They don't recognize Texas.
But by the way, if anybody's been to Berkeley, and I know you're from the Bay Area, it's these cities like this that are so concerned with, homeless, et cetera, and they're like, quasi-Marxist city councils. Why are there so many homeless people there? Why are they not just pooling all their money in the Berkeley Hills and giving? And by the way, I'm okay with, making sure that low-income people have access to medication and everything. But in Berkeley that homeless people are just smoking weed.
No, I'm telling you, right? I went to Cal. The reason why there's homeless people there is because they win over the shopkeeper, the business owner. Like, there'll be a guy sleeping there pooping on your doorstep, but he wins. The moment you call, the council's like, he has every right to be there, and it drives shop owners crazy. And you're right, it's for stoners.
But if I was a homeless guy, the last thing I would want to be is hungrier. Seems like get the munchies. I don't know. It doesn't make a good idea.
Well, there's the dog.
That's true.
If the dog's fat, you could live off that for a few months. I think. And by the way, I don't condone the eating of dog. President Obama.
Yeah.
All right.
That makes one of you.
Yeah, exactly. Joanne, if you lived in Berkeley, would you be happy that people are getting free marijuana while you have to pay for your own?
Nope. What my mother always used to say, give a man a joint, he'll smoke for a day.
Yeah.
Teach a man how to grow his own pot plant.
Yeah.
And he'll become a lucrative business owner.
There you go.
Nothing in life is free, is the thing. And I think that really these low-income patients wish that they could purchase it for themselves because there's some gratification that comes with that.
Yeah, that's so
we're really depriving them of that gratification.
That is true. You always like something more, Andy, when you pay for it. You'd know about that, wouldn't you? You Jewish man. I thought I would just...
You went in a different direction.
Yeah, which direction did you want to go?
I didn't think it was anti-Semitism.
No, he loves that. He says, Greg, insult me.
Insult my people.
Yes, and by the way, that was the worst insult ever.
Yeah, that was pretty,
pretty bad. Yeah. Anyway.
I'm sort of with Sam, though. Is pot really the best drug for people who are trying to find a job or a place to live, or even just
it keeps them down?
Ask people for money? It's
keeping them down. Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You don't want to decrease the motivation for people who need it. On the other hand, A, it's good for the economy.
Yeah.
And B, Berkeley's motto is a great place to be homeless.
Yes.
So if that's your city motto, then this all makes sense to me.
Yeah, but you're absolutely right. This is actually the worst thing you could do to somebody. They will always be homeless.
Well, they act like it's helping them. They act like it increases their motivation, but it doesn't.
No.
I've never taken a hit from a gravity bong and been like, time to climb the corporate ladder. What was that networking chronic?
Got to get that resume updated now.
Here I go, getting to work.
Yeah, give them meth.
Yeah, that's what it is.